morning and welcome back to AkuruCon 2021. Today is the final day of AkuruCon and we have lined up all the workshops for you and we hope you are excited as well. I am excited for today's program. We are joining with the first workshop for the day. We have Sunita and Anand joining us from Nepal. Before going into today's workshop, I would like to remind you to stay home during the weekend because of the pandemic situation we are facing. I hope you all are taking care of yourselves, your loved ones. Please follow the health guidelines by the officials and stay home, stay safe. That's why we are bringing AkuruCon all online this time. I know it's not the best setting for workshops. We have never done workshops on an online setting as for, by Akuru Collective team, but we are hoping to make it work. And if you are joining us with the live stream from Facebook, we have more room in the Zoom meeting, so it's never too late to join. If you have the link, please join us in the Zoom group. That being said, let's go to today's first workshop. Let me give you a quick introduction to the program for the day. We are joining with the Ranjana Lipi calligraphy workshop by Sunita and Anand. This workshop is an attempt by Team Callijatra to mainstream the endangered indigenous Ranjana Lipi and bring the classroom to the learners. The workshop follows a demonstration format, providing the instructions and demonstration on the script strokes, rules, and styles. The workshop is designed to be a primer to the script and goes over the essentials one needs to begin writing in Ranjana calligraphy. Grab your pens, inks, and calligraphy pens or any other calligraphy tool that is available to you at the moment. So while you go and get those ready, I will give a quick introduction to today's resource persons. So it gives me great honor to welcome Sunita and Anand. Sunita is a communication professional with a deep interest in cultural preservation. Upon winning the Miss Neva pageant in 2011, Sunita has pursued a varied range of works. In her career, she has served as a professional RG TV presenter and Neva language and script activist. She has also been acting as a trainer in Miss Neva and Miss Little Neva pageants. Sunita is also one of the co-leads of Callijatra, a volunteer-led youth initiative currently working for the preservation and mainstream of Neva scripts and Nepal Bhasha. The initiative has been credited with kickstarting a renewed interest in Ranjana Script. Sunita believes sharing culture encourages adoption and through it, preservation. Good morning, Sunita. While Sunita joins us, I will introduce Anand as well. Anand Maharjan is a graphic designer and communication expert working in many forms of media. He is well regarded for creating different Nepali typefaces at a time when there were little to no Nepali fonts. Ananda began working with Callijatra and Ranjana script preservation after stumbling upon the traditional classrooms and script was being taught at and decided to bring the classroom to the public with the team of Callijatra. Ananda believes in good design, updating Nepali traditional scripts, and sharing one's knowledge to spread cultural preservation. So with that, good morning, Anand. Good morning, Sunita. I will hand over the room to you and I'll be back when you have finished your workshop.
And welcome to Ranjana Lipi Calligraphy and Calligraphy Workshop. The workshop we're conducting from Nepal, and the name of the team that we lead is Callijatra. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram to know more about Ranjana Script and Nepal Script. So at the start, beginning, we also would like to thank AkuruCon for reaching out to us. So here it is, Ranjana Lipi. You can see the script in which Ranjana Lipi, it's written Ranjana Lipi. Talking about Ranjana Script, in Nepal, there are different indigenous groups, and Newar community is one of the indigenous group of Nepal. And Newar people have different scripts, their own scripts. almost like, more than 10 scripts. It is believed that Nera people have more than 10 scripts. Among them, one of the beautiful script is Ranjana Script. Ranjana Script, it is written in calligraphic form, which you can see the thin line and the thick line that actually makes the script beautiful and attractive too. So Namaste Sri Lanka one more time. So we have written Namaste Sri Lanka in Ranjana Lipi that you can see. Namaste Sri Lanka from Nepal. If you have been to Buddhist monastery or temples, I'm sure you must have seen this beautiful script written in, walls and even in money. The photo that we are showing right now is the photo that we have taken in one of the Buddhist temple, where it is written Om Mani Padme Hum, the Buddhist mantra, Buddhist chant in Ranjana Script. Talking about the ancient days, there are a lot of manuscript that we can find where Ranjana Script has been used to write Buddhist religious books and also different mantras. So these are a few examples of them. So you can see Pragya Paramita. The Pragya Paramita you can see on the screen. It is also written in Ranjana Script, one of the religious book of Buddhist culture. And the next is Nam Sangiti. This is also one of the religious book, and it was also written in Ranjana Script, Nam Sangiti. This you can also see the golden letters and also silver letters, talking about the ink or the way medium of writing the Ranjana Script. People used to write mostly in golden ink, but also we can find that in silver tone too. So these are a few examples. And not just in the scripts or manuscripts, Ranjana Script was also used to use, and we can also find the stone inscriptions written in Ranjana Script. And even if you compare, the scripts of the Ranjana Script written in different forms, the script has, different font style, different style. You can see the thick, the round, you can see this different styles of Ranjana Script too. So these are the examples of stone inscriptions. So these are some of the inscription that is written in the temples, and different mantras are written here. So this is also example of stone inscription that you can find in Nepal. So Ranjana Script, it is also used as to write the mantras, and they're also written so that it actually beautify, and it can also be used as the medium to show the beautification or the architecture part too. So this is the example of the Ranjana Script that is written in Great Wall of China, where different mantras are written in Ranjana Script, and we have also tried to transcribe that in Devanagari too, which you can see this Om Namo Bhagavate Arya, and there are a few letters that we couldn't transcribe. So this is one of the publication that magazine that is published in Ranjana Script. Not just the title itself, even the content, everything is written in Ranjana Script. This is called Luaka. Luaka means golden letters. So yet another example of publication in Ranjana Script. So these days we can see Ranjana Script being used to write down the titles of different books, which you can see, write down the titles of different books, and also the title or the name of the newspapers. And these are the covers of few films where Ranjana Script has been used. This is the flag flag of Nepal, where the middle section has been covered with Ranjana script and the mantra has been written in Ranjana script. So this vertical form of letters are also used because Ranjana script is not just written in horizontal form from left to right, but it is also used to write the monogram of the script, and it's called Kutakshar or Guptakshar. So a few examples of Kutakshar here. Mantras in Ranjana script. Okay, these are also the Kutakshar forms of Ranjana script, where one letter actually stacks onto the another letter, and that's how it is written. The monogram form of Ranjana script is found to be very attractive to people. A lot of people show their interest to learn this form of script, and it has its own beauty and it has its own features, rules, and regulations to write it. So this is Ka, Kha, Ga, Gha, Nga in vertical form. Okay, let me choose. Okay, this is a group photo that we had taken after the workshop in one of the city of Kathmandu, where people from, maybe like they're just 5-6 years old. So from kids to old age people, they joined our workshop where they actually learn how to write Ranjana script. So this is one of the happy scene after the workshop in Nepal. So talking about the Ranjana script, it is not just limited in the manuscripts and also, different titles of the newspapers. It has also been available in the application. The name of the application is Nepal Lipi or Ranjana Lipi. You can find that on Play Store or App Store, and you can just type the letters or anything that you want in Devanagari, and you can easily convert that into Ranjana script and also Nepal script. So this is one of the major activity that Callijatra has done. Callijatra, the team itself has actually brought up the idea and implemented in practical form so that people not just have to use that through their pen. Even if they don't know how to write Ranjana script, they can also convert that into, type it in Ranjana script, Nepal Devanagari script, and convert it into Ranjana script. So this is the app that has been conceptualized by my co-partner Ananda Maharjan, and it was designed. The application was developed in iOS by Suyagyaratna Thamrakar, and it was developed in Android form by Pondaza Maharjan. So these people has actually contributed to bring out Ranjana script from the manuscript into the virtual form or the digital form through the app. Okay, so Ranjana script, while learning Ranjana script, it has its own anatomy. We actually compare it with the body of the person so that it's easy to remember. So we call it head, neck, main body, and also tail, hand, friend. So that's how we have, developed the anatomy of the Ranjana script so that people will find it easy to remember. So these are the consonant letters. Okay, these are the vowels in Ranjana script. That's O, I, E, E. And next is consonants of Ranjana script, that is ko, ko, go, 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 and it goes on. So there, the numbers in Ranjana script are also written here. So while talking about the division of the Ranjana script itself is divided into two forms, while divided on the basis of their head. So one is headless and next is with head. The red letters are headless letters. And about the green, that's hand letter with hand down, and the blue letters are letters with hand up. So these are the basic calligraphy strokes through which we can write down Ranjana script. So for calligraphers, it might find easier even if they don't know how to write Kaka in Devanagari or in any other script, but still they can learn through basic calligraphy strokes so that they will find it easier. So these are some of the examples of using friend. That means to add a vowel to the consonant. For example, go, ga, adding a, that means a vowel. So while adding the vowel sound to the consonants, we have to remember, especially while doing that a sound, we have to remember the rules while joining the head part. So for headless, it's different. So we just connect it with the lines other than with head letters. So these are a few examples. So these are the letters with vowel added to the consonant. So ko, ka, ki, ku, ki, kai, ku, ko, kam, ka. So that's how it sounds. While developing or writing the compound letters, we never write half letters in Ranjana script. We always we always make it compound letters so that one letter joins with another letter and it's stacked together, which you can see in the picture. 3 letters, compound letters, even if it's 3, 4, 5, no matter how many letters, the compound letters are always written in this way. So this is the short information about the Ranjana script. Ranjana script, so if you have to remember, Ranjana script is one of the popular script in the world, especially it is popular among the Buddhist people because a lot of Buddhist books and also religious books has been written in Ranjana script. It was very popular. It is believed that it was started from 11th century, and from 11th to 21st century, the forms of using Ranjana script has been changing over the time. So in these days, not just in manuscript, it has been used in different forms. You can see people wearing t-shirt with Ranjana script. A lot of merchandises has been published or printed in Ranjana script so that the visibility can be increased. And we, being Callijatra team, and we are also advocating and educating people about the script itself. So we try to make sure that we work on the visualization, increasing the visualization of the Ranjana script so that once people see it, people get attracted to the script itself. They find it interesting is one part, and another part is at least once people see it, once it becomes visible to people, the interest of the people will be increased so that we can preserve our traditional scripts and we won't let them die. So this is the motive of our group, and we have been doing a lot of workshop, not just inside our valley, but also in different parts of our country, and also we have been doing that internationally too. Okay, this is about our presentation. So if you have any question or queries, you can also talk about this in a while. And even in Sri Lanka, if you go to Buddhist monasteries or temples, make sure that you try to find Ranjana script there. And even if you find anything related to Ranjana script in Sri Lanka, please don't forget to send us in Callijatra page. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram. We would love to hear from you. Okay, thank you so much. This is about the presentation, and now we will move towards the workshop itself.